welcome to Influence and Growth Mastery Podcast. I'm your host, Tonya. Today, we're going to be talking about exploring the question of what difference are you making in the world? Today, I had a deeply personal and emotional experience that has led me to ponder this question. What experience are we making in this world? I went to visit my uncle, who is currently facing the end of his life. And it made me think about, on my way there, it was a 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back. And I listened to podcasts on my way there and partially on my way back. And the podcast that I listened to was about leadership, about influence, about growth. And it had me reflecting, but then again, I was also reflecting upon his life and the things that he had done. He's 92 years old. I shouldn't say was, because he's still living today, but he's 92 years old. And his life was cut short from the span of being able to live what I would call a great normal life. He was in an extremely bad accident coming home from work one day and had to have a leg amputated. But he got around fairly good for someone who had gone through that terrible tragedy. But I reflected today on his life, and I thought, has he impacted the world the way that he wanted to impact the world? And as I thought through that and thought about all of the great and wonderful things that he has done and how he's impacted my life, and then thinking about how I have impacted the world. And I have said before to my team, and this may sound kind of morbid, but it's the truth. I've said this. I said, I dream of when my funeral is played out, that there are all of these people who talk about the memories of Tonya. And Tonya did this for me. Tonya did that for me. She helped me do this. She helped me grow here. She helped me be successful. She helped me get this job. And I wanted it to be this memorial of all these great things that Tonya helped in this mission, because my passion is to do all these great things in the world to help people. And so I reflected upon his last days, and is he pleased with his legacy? And it really got me thinking about how much more I can do in the world and about others. Are we working towards our legacy and the things that we want to do between now and our last day? Because just a few days ago, he was mowing his yard. He was just fine. And just like this, he's not fine anymore. They can't tell us what's wrong. We don't know if he had a stroke. We don't know. But all of a sudden, he's not doing well. He's only been given 2 to 3 days to live. And it saddens me, because you say you're going to go see people and we put it off and we put it off and we put it off and we wait till they don't know you're there. And so I ask you today, what difference are you making in the world? Are you making the impact that you've wanted to make in the world? In fact, one of the podcasts that I listened to today, the individual challenged the audience to make a list of 10 things that you wanted to do in the world, or 10 ways you wanted to impact the world. And so I grabbed my phone and put that down in my notes as I was driving today, because I thought, I want to do that. I want to write out 10 things or 10 ways I want to impact the world. And I wanted to start working on those 10 things. And so I will be reflecting throughout this week as to what those things are. And so there's some things that, excuse me, there's some things that I've written out that I want to talk about. And one of them is defining your purpose. You know, I think we should understand the importance of our life's purpose and how it can guide you in making a difference in the world. What is our purpose for being here? What is our purpose today in what we're doing to make an impact? And are we making that impact? And if not, why not? And when are we going to start? And another one is embracing authenticity, the power of being true to ourselves, and how living an authentic life can help us create that lasting impact to others. You know, I don't want to be fake. I want to be real. I want to be Tonya to people. And as I have been figuring out who I am, I've been figuring out that I've been bound by things. I've been bound by contracts. I've been bound by other people controlling what I do. I've been bound by other people making decisions for me rather than me making my own decisions. I've been taking care of others instead of taking care of myself. And it's time for Tonya to take care of Tonya. And if you've been listening to my podcast, I've talked about how I am taking care of me now. I'm taking care of me internally. I'm taking care of me externally. I'm doing things for me. And I feel better. I feel a release. I'm getting rid of toxic things in my life. I've talked about getting rid of people that have been in my circle that no longer need to be in my circle, exiting from those. It feels good to do that. I feel more authentic about who I am by doing that. I value relationships. Relationships mean so much more to me. Building connections and building a network and having the ability to help people grow their business. The power of that is phenomenal. The power to help heal people's relationships, their mind, their self-esteem, their self-confidence, making a difference in the world. Giving back to people. That's helping make a difference in the world. People that are hurting and that can just send a text and say, I need prayer right now. Do you care to pray? That's something easy I can do. I can drop what I'm doing right now and do that. That's easy. I drove through just this week, finally, as many of you know, the tornadoes went through here in Arkansas a week and a half ago now. And I cried when I went through there. It was awful. It was awful. I saw women going through the rubble with trash bags looking for memories, treasures. It brings tears to my eyes now. And I was like, what can I do for these people? They literally had nothing. Homes were totally destroyed. Making a difference in the world. Giving back. Reflection and self-improvement. What actions can we take to make a difference? I just sit on the couch now sometimes and reflect, meditate. What am I supposed to be doing to impact this world? I'm open to change, whatever it is, I'm open. This world is hurting. It's in a mess. What can I do to help people? How can I come on a podcast and speak to people that are hurting to help them grow? I was on the FDIC website. It's been months ago. And I didn't even know this. I've been in banking for 34 years, did not even know this. I was looking for something in the financial space. Didn't even know that you could get certified to teach from the FDIC. I don't even know that I have much faith in the FDIC right now. But I thought it was pretty cool that they will send you curriculum. If you've been a banker, you can get certified. So I thought, why not? Pretty cool. Teach young kids, teach young adults, teach older adults, teach fraud, teach security. That's down my alley. But whatever I'm supposed to do to impact this world, I just want to be authentic. I just want to impact. But again, that just came to me today as I sat and I looked at my poor uncle and asked myself if I could ask him if he's impacted the world like he wanted to, what would that answer be? And then I sat and thought, I know I've impacted a lot of people, but I've not reached near the number of people I want to impact. And so it got me to thinking I have a lot of work to do. I've got to get busy. I've got to get busy. And so I just wanted to take a few minutes to come on here and ask you, what are you doing to impact the world? What are you doing to impact the world? I encourage you, as this week goes on, ponder on that thought. And until tomorrow, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care, my friend. Bye.